EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly set to get this one going. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Come on.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Going for it all. That's caught. And he will score. Tararella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
You change it.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there, and quarterback's trying to attack this this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Go. Get out.
They'll try it now with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Jackson out of the pistol. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Yeah. Go. You.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll find his rookie wideout from Texas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Hey, officer, what? Middle. Oh. Now we change it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Benson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That's Harrison in motion. They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
3rd and goal for Jackson. This one caught at the 4.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here.
21-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Come on. 68, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Here's a handoff to Brooks.
Number 24, Brooks, the ball carrier. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down.
60
Free to go.
60 Maverick. Stephanie, go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Crash. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Going up top. That is brought in. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Cardinals 3. Cam Newell to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Yes, he is. Report! Hands up! Yo, come on! Hey! Hands up!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set!
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 by 6, 60 by...
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. One's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
And the Panthers, first down.
60 Eagles, 60
First and
Eagles.
10 at the 44-yard line.
76.
We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go, start. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long.
A loss of 1 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 17.
Well, we changed it.
Jackson now. Toward the boundary. Taken in by Collins. That is where you don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big top foot.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Arizona.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First and goal, Arizona.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Arizona.
That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19, 60 by 6, 60.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, 5 in. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A tough spot here. Third and long.
70 Rangers, 18 Cardinals, Buffalo 18.
They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Got it, ready?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll try to run for it. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield. but they turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Play action now. Jackson exiting the pocket right. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Left stick. Get it. Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks.
Let's go, let's go.
Second and 7.
Number 24, Jonathan Brooks. It's a pickup of
60 Maverick, 60
Brings up
Maverick.
second and
Panther
7
11, Panther
at
11.
the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. He does McMillan downfield. It's caught. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a
Here's
gain of
2nd and 3 to go.
Second and 3.
Fix the Eagle. Fix.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Panthers.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There are certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
That is caught. And he's in. Tanarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion.
Yo.
Now Jackson on the move. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. That's Harrison in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Scorton in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll show them the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Sly now for the point after.
Jody Sly lining up for the point after.
He's got it. And the Cardinals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Going to return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Their own 47-yard line.
Ready up. Warriors 7. Here we go. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush to his right. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll go left side here and complete this one. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the jump. Stop low, 18. Tag.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And And it's going to bring up a third down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
First and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Let's go. 18 cards, go.
They'll look to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out to his right. Taking up, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think the quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Cardinals take over first and
10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll run here with Benson. And he'll get this up to the 44. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. McBride. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And the pistol, Jackson ready to work this out wide to Benson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Yeah. Hey, middle.
On third down, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got his big tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage. Touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On first and 10, here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. 2nd and 11.
No, we changed it. We changed it.
Jackson out of the pistol. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun, Jackson. Forced out wide, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
Johnson there on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Again, it is Brooks. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
18 Rattler.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Deputy! 970 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Panthers 49, Cardinals 38. Cam
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
No, we changed it. Sit up!
A 1st down throw for Jackson. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Arizona.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. That's Harrison in motion.
Hey, report.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Cardinals first down. First down goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify
To the pylon. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, it's Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Okay,
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 54 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Come back, ready. 18 Cardinal, 8 Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage. but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is. They'll come up for 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Slides at the point, up and good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. You'll start at the 4. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Come on, set.
Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Panther 11, Panther 19, 18. Come 19, come 19. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. We're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.